Thank you for joining us for the Tiny Room for Elephants Happy Hour, where we get together every week with our favorite creatives from around the country now, we can say that, and talk shit. And today we are lucky, blessed, fortunate, privileged, honored to have our very special guest, the fabulous Miss Ursula Rucker. Hold on one second. I want to say...
Hey, you see the name, you better recognize. You better recognize the company I'm in.
Recognize is right.
That's what's up. The Wikipedia page, which I was just like, oh my God, I was so excited. And your Wikipedia doesn't really say everything you are. It says Ursula Rucker is an American spoken word recorder.
I hate spoken word.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're so much more. You're a poet, an author, a mama, an activist, and so much more. And I really can't wait to get into more with you and share with our guests.
I don't hate it. That's just Philly. That's what we say in Philly. It's like, whatever. Fucking translate it and shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. It's not hate. It's like, whatever. It's just Philly. I don't like it.
Be a little generic, but we know that you are more than just a couple of words, and we can't wait to find out more about you. To get us all started today, we are going to do our introductions, just really light, say who you are, what you do, and today I want to focus on gratitude. And we always start off usually with a question to the group, but today I want to focus on what are you grateful for today? It could be something small. It can be, hey, I'm grateful for this glass of wine. I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm Yaya. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Tiny Room for Elephants. And I'm grateful to have natural hair. I have to say something about Gorilla Glue Girl. I'm devastated. I cannot, I'm obsessed. I'm way too invested in the story of how does this happen? And it's like, I know we want our edges laid, but to what end? To what end?
Can you catch me up on Gorilla Glue Girl?
What?
I seen the thing, but I didn't read it.
Young lady.
And I checked out. Go.
Uses a product called Got to Be Glue. It's like a really hard hairspray. It really lays your edges. She ran out. Then she used Gorilla Glue aerosol.
Can we stop right there?
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch videos.
There's video of it?
Yes, because she came onto Instagram after a month of going through it. Like, this is serious.
Yo, she rubs shampoo on her hair and then wipes it off with a rag, and it just clean.
And I almost cried.
All her hair just came off her head?
No,
it's just so sealed. It's Gorilla Glue. That's the bomb. Yeah, it ain't going no place. Nowhere. So
they using weed on their hair?
It's just like, why? But you know what? It just, again, it makes me grateful to have natural hair, to not have to worry about any of that stuff. My prayers go out to her. I'm, like I said, way too invested in the story. The ER team was stomped over the weekend. They didn't know what to do. And now she's talking about suing Gorilla Glue because they don't use it on your hair, on the back of the box. So, let's just send up prayers. Let's be grateful for even the small things. And I'm going to kick it over to Alex, our guru. Who are you?
Guru. Hey.
For today.
Nice transition.
Perfect.
My name is Alex. I'm a multifaceted artist, but I'm the guru around here. Just, kind of keep y'all from floating off of the screen, honestly. No, but I'm thankful for being from New Jersey because I got access to Philadelphia. I was thinking about that a lot today and yesterday, and yeah, grateful for that.
Okay.
New Jersey, it's cool that we got to have this also, kind of,
I love that. Dame, how about you? What are you grateful for today? Who are you?
Then I am the creative director and co-founder of Tiny Room for Elephants, one of the co-founders. And I'm grateful just for this like little bit of community, a little bit of camaraderie and like just hanging out. It'll almost be a year in a minute that we've been doing this. So it's just like from where we started to where we are now. I'm super grateful that we can still do this and still entertain ourselves in this way, at least. So, yeah, simple things.
For that. Thank you. Jason, who are you and what are you grateful for?
Hey everyone, I'm Jason. I'm an audio engineer, producer, mixer. I'm a photographer and the content director with Tiny Room for Elephants. So I do a lot of the editing and videography and photography and stuff. And I am grateful. I said this, I've been thinking about this recently, but I'm grateful for all the artists. I'm an independent mixing engineer and producer. Like, I'm grateful for all the artists who trust me with their little baby songs. And artists really put a lot into work and care and worry into all of their songs, and the fact that enough people would like trust me with their art that I can actually do this like day to day. I'm very grateful for. So
that's so beautiful. Thank you for that. Eric Boss, who are you?
Hey y'all, Eric Boss, music director for Tiny Room for Elephants, music producer, label head,
What else?
I'd say
What else?
so what I'm thankful for is actually like super similar to Jason's. No surprise there. I'm thankful for artists that are like really willing to like progress, you know what I mean? Like move themselves forward and kind of open themselves up to like letting other people, you know what I mean? Make their art better, That shit keeps me alive as well. So I'm thankful for that.
It'll make me tear up. Mike, come on. Come with it. What are you grateful for?
I'm easy, man. I'm grateful for my health, man. Like, this is a time when, like, in healthcare, man.
Yes.
Like, I went to the doctor today and got my checkup right before the show. And I came out feeling fresh, but came out feeling fresher because I knew everything was good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for that, man. It's tough out here, man. And a lot of cats don't have, a lot. And the fact that I got healthcare, man, and I know there's a lot of things that I don't have to think about because I've been fortunate enough to have, something like that, man. Especially in these times, man. But I'm grateful for a lot, man. I'm grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for my family. The list goes on and on and on. But if I had to pick one in the moment, walking out the doctor's office feeling like, yeah, man, you should be good for another year, barring any unforeseen.
That's awesome.
Grateful for that.
Last but certainly not least, our resident Tiny Room for Elephants crew member today, Miss Ursula Rucker. Tell us who you are. Tell us what you're grateful for.
Yep, Ursula Rucker, quintessential Philly jawn.
That's what they need to put on there.
Make sure you tell your friends so they don't get themselves in trouble. They go, oh, she's always doing these poems, trying to save the world. She's like a piece, whatever. I'm like, all right. Okay.
Bullet.
I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for I'm grateful that my sons are okay.
Word up.
That my sons are woke up today and safe at this moment. They're safe. And every moment that they're safe and okay, I'm grateful.
Oh, This is amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you for that. I just wanted to switch the focus a little bit. And, you know, a lot of times we get together for happy hour and we gripe and we talk shit, but I just wanted to kind of focus in on some of the things that help keep us going.
Thank you, guys.
Ursula.
That's great. No, that felt good.
What's that?
It felt good though. Start with gratitude. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, no doubt.
Right. Ursula, so we have a segment on this show called Over a Drink, and it's with Mike. It will be spliced in with a little fancy intro. But until then, I'm going to turn you over to Mike, and he's going to just do his thing and have a drink with you, and we'll chime in as necessary. So I'm excited to see what Mike has in store for us.
Come on, Mike.
Bring it, Mike.
This is a simple one today, man. First of all, Ursula, I'm Mike Greenwich. We met once in the past. I tried to get you to do an interview with me. I got you now. You hear?
I don't remember that, Mike.
That's the intro, Mike. I'm just playing. Like so I do this thing called Over a Drink. Huh?
She doesn't even remember that.
What are you gonna do? Life is like that.
I've had four. I've given birth 4 times naturally.
Well, then I understand why you don't remember me. Like that's
I don't remember a lot of shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's a no-brainer. but no, welcome to the show. I appreciate us, having the opportunity to sit down and kick it with you. I do this thing called Overdrink. Prior to COVID, I would do an interview series where I would sit down with people, pour a drink. We talk to the drink is done about anything under the sun. And when the drink is done, the interview was over. And once COVID hit, we decided to incorporate it into this. And what I try to do is I think about who our guests is gonna be, and I try to come up with a drink that I don't either the guest would like or the guest reminds me of the guest and something in that vein, right? So for you, I came up with this thing. It's not that complicated. My wife makes this ginger juice, right? So it's ginger, turmeric. I don't know if she put B12 in this one, but it's ginger, turmeric, and lemon, and a little bit of honey. And she just, fresh everything, stirs it up, squeezes it out, put some water in it, boom. This is this. And then I said, well, I wonder if I mix that with a little rum, right? Where would I take her? Right? And the reason I came up with this, Ursula, is because, it's going to burn going down, but you keep sipping on it anyway. That's the kind of energy I get for you. When I'm I'm going to tell you some shit y'all may not want to hear, but I'm going to say it anyway. So...
Feisty.
There you have it, the Ursula Rucker.
That's the Ursula Rucker. So that's what we're going to drink this afternoon, right? So... But while I'm pouring this, Ursula, can you do me a favor for people who may not have, only have the Wikipedia version of who Ursula Rucker is? Can you give them a little background on who you are and some of your accomplishments?
First, give me 1 second to recover.
Hold on, I'm gonna start pouring the drink.
Yo. That is so on point. It's almost like we knew each other in high school or something. Like we were best friends when we were teenagers. Or I'm like, how does he know that would be the drink for me?
Nice, Mike.
So we gonna shake that up, right? Throw a little bit of the ginger in there. That burn by itself, and so it don't even matter. I can't even put that much in this one. This is like a short sipper. I tried it downstairs. I was like, ooh, you don't need to fill a glass up with that. And then we just gonna throw a little aged rum on top of that.
It's beautiful. I mean, the color. Yes.
I probably should have brought a stirrer up with me, but I didn't.
Give it a little shake.
Yeah, but it's not a full glass, so we can give it a little swivel around like that there.
Small.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
All right.
Well, how it tastes?
Oh,
Right? Cheers.
Cheers.
Gotta be like,
it's good. Yeah, got that burn though, like
I can hear a burn when you.
But the rum actually cuts the burn a little bit. Go figure that. The ginger was the ginger drink itself is so aggressive. The rum actually takes a little edge off of it.
Okay. Here's the thing. My body told me not to drink for a while. So it's not because I don't want to. You know what I mean? Every time I would try to just trust me, I couldn't. I fought it for a long time. I was like, nah, no. Like I was like to my body, no. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna like, cause I've been wanting to like, just like ease it back in. You know what I'm saying? Just to like, just like we could do the things we want for our mental and spiritual fucking health and shit. You know what I mean? Everybody needs whatever they need. Everybody knows what their balance. If they don't know what their balance is, then they need to figure it out. But I know what mine is.
Right.
And I'm gonna reestablish my balance with alcohol and marijuana with that drink right there.
Bring it back. Honey.
There you go.
Bring it on back. Look at that, Mike. Someone's actually gonna drink it. I'm excited.
I need the like actual. I think I can remember.
I think we also need your wife, Mike. It's been about a year, and she's been making all these like little juices for you.
The fresh juices.
We need her on here to really like.
I told her that she was home Monday during the production meeting, and I told her to come upstairs, and she said she was heading out. You
gotta do a better job, Mike. You gotta tell her we've been doing this for a year, man.
Hey, she's working. What do you want me to do? I should tell my wife don't go to work so she can come sit on the call with us? That's
fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes.
All right.
Can we get back to talking about Ursula?
Yeah.
Mike definitely needs his own show.
Yes, he does.
Mike Ben had his own show.
I hear that. I love it.
So fill us in a little bit on the Ursula story, the non-Wikipedia version. I know it's a lot. Just a brief preview because Yaya's got a whole list of party questions anyway that we got to get to.
Yeah. Let me like quick nutshell it. It's hard for Virgos to do stuff in a nutshell. Let me see. It's like the thing that always blows my mind, Mike, and everybody else and it's been blowing my mind a lot in this moment for some reason. I guess from like this whole thing we've been through is brought up some shit, all kinds of shit, and I've just been thinking a lot about how shy I was, how like painfully super crazy shy. I mean, like just like I could barely do anything, answer a question in class or, just so shy in a room full of friends and people and always afraid I would say the wrong thing and always cared about what people thought about me. And I just can't believe that I'm getting emotional.
Yes.
I can't believe, that I did this. I can't believe, and with everything that was going on, in my life and being, just a shy little girl growing up with all kinds of shenanigans in my family, as many of us do from time to time out here in the human experience. It's just really like some rough shit. And, I made it through all of that. And I do this, and I've been doing this for a long time, like, and doing this means like, just like taking the poems to the people in all kinds of ways and like all kinds of ways, every way. The music, the teaching, whatever, anything, merging it with other art forms, doing this, like, I get to do cool shit, just get to do the coolest shit. And I think that's how I nutshell that, like, it's so amazing to be a poet. a shy girl, and from a city like Philly, have all this mix going on, and just like, yeah, just be you know, have added activism to the mix organically, because that's what I was told to do in the ether. So I followed that, and I'm glad I did. It's hard, but man, I'm such a nicer person. Like, I think people think the opposite. They're like, ooh, Ursa's mean. Yeah. That's true. But not mostly anymore. You know, before it used to be mostly me. And then sometimes I would show you the compassion and the, you know, because I was like, you know, I had, you know, we built these protective shells and shit, but the art, you know, you all know the art allows for the healing and the, you know, just the venting and the expression and the storytelling and the speaking our own pain and truth and helping ourselves and trying to help some other people.
So was there a particular point that it clicked for you that this was your thing? Like, was it a particular poem? Was it you know, what was your switch? Like, this is my thing. Or was you just like, I'm gonna take this walk, and if it works out, it works out. If not, I walked it.
I love that question. We all have defining moments. I'm like, what was that one? Like my let's get nostalgic.
Ooh. Okay.
Do it.
For the old Zanzibar Blue on 11th Street days. It's like, I might be like the oldest, but it was so much fun. It was such a hot, fun, creative, free-flowing time in Philly for artists to come together at a space that was super cool. And the Arpeggio Jazz Ensemble had this time in their set where they would have people could come up, you could sign up, open mic. And I had never done any, like I was doing like a couple readings, I think. But not anything. Like, I was still working at the phone company, which a lot of people don't know. I used to be a directory assistance operator. They can't believe that.
Dial 411, I get you. Let me give you my number. Number 2.
Wow.
It was funny. I got King Brit twice. It was amazing. I will never forget those 2 moments. I was like, director assistants, Ursula speaking, and King was like, I'm like, are you gonna get me fired? It was rigid. Yeah, I quit ugly. It's legendary. They probably still talk about it. It's true. But yeah, so like, I think it was around that time. And I was looking for a job because I had quit. And I went to Zanzibar Blue and I was going to apply for the hostess job. And I went with a friend. We were drinking some white Zinfandel, which I don't think I've had in I don't know how long. But it was fun that night. And I was a little tipsy and I got up there and I did these poems with musicians playing. And I think I probably internally combusted. I was like, oh shit. Oh my God. You can do this? Hold on. I didn't even remember like driving home from how I got pulled up in front of the crib. You know, I was like, what happened? And that was like, I will never, ever forget, you know, without social media and recording everything.
Right.
I don't need no photos, no video. I will vividly remember. I can see it right now. a moment that I will always treasure. It let me know, like, oh, okay, I can. Oh, like what? People are listening to me. They like this shit. I was like amazed. I was, you guys, like I was just like I couldn't believe it. You know that I went every week, and we all showed up. You know, the poetry community. We all came out. We were so tight. It was magical.
That's okay. Can I get one last one, Yaya? She can make the answer short.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
This is the last one. You when you got your mural, and we know it's not there anymore, but that mural, like when I first drove by and realized who it was, I was like, oh shit, like that's like the poet, like damn, she's like current right now, she's up on a wall. Like what was that experience for you when they asked you or somebody told you that they were going to put you up on a wall?
Okay, I'll try to make this short. First of all, Mike, I love your questions. Yeah, you should definitely have your own show.
Awesome.
And first of all, this painting behind me is a painting that Willis Nomo, amazing Philly muralist, did of me and gave to me as a gift that we all love. And so you're like, you know, you have a connection right now. You could feel that. And that mural, you know, that's my heart. That's my like, oh man, I was feeling real low, super, super low. And that mural just lifted me up and kept me going. And it had traction, right? It kept going for a long time, you know, up until, well, even though it's not there anymore, it still did what we wanted it to do, you know, because a little excerpt from my poem Love was written on me and on the wall, and that was what it was for. And plus, me and Chip Thomas, the artist, Jetonorama, amazing street artist, medical doctor on a Navajo reservation in northern Arizona for 30 years, activist, photographer.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
That's my homie now. That's my homie now. Because you know what, Mike? Because bring it full circle. He was like a respecter and supporter and fan of my work. And he was like, yo, will Ursula Rucker want to be the subject? I didn't even know what was going on. I'm like, say what now? Do what? You know, like I didn't even know until I went by there that day and saw the hydraulic lift going up and then putting that jawn up on that wall. I was like, I didn't know what was happening. I'm like, oh shit, this is real. There's a thrill. But anyway, it's something like that's gonna happen again. It's a little secret, but it's it's in the works right now.
You're right. Every time I ride past that, that's the only thing I think of. Like that's your block now. You know what I'm saying? That's your corner for me. Like, yo, this is the wall. I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you for that.
But I gotta throw it back because Yaya keeps a tight ship and I ran long. But Ursula,
I ran long. I'm sorry.
Yo, they trying you today, Yaya. I don't know what's going on.
No, that was a good over the drink.
Eric is in now. You know, cheers, y'all. All right.
I'm gonna get my oh, that's the trash truck. It's Tuesday. Hey, look, give it up for the, you know what I'm saying? They out here all the time, the whole time. Yo.
Thankful for the trash truck cats. That's
attitude.
What you thankful for? Yeah. Sanitation.
Seriously.
All of the essential workers. All of them.
My toast up.
Yes. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Official cheers. Yes, please. And thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. So normally we have a guest segment, Urs, and I will take all the questions that our entire crew sends. We do our research. Everyone sends questions to the host in the morning. This is our little behind the scenes stuff. And, you know, whoever's the host interacts with those questions in whatever way they like. I normally do a fun bowl of questions and it's just random rapid fire questions. But today, I got to say, it's the team for me. this team, all of you guys, because you see I'm the only woman here, all of you guys showed up and showed out today with the questions. And I really wanted to highlight that. And today I want everybody to ask their own questions. We don't normally do. That's not normally our format. They were all so good. I didn't feel right just throwing them in a bowl. Mike already asked some. He sent like 10 questions. I just got to say that. Amazing. That's how curious everybody is about you, Ursula. And so I'm going to start with Dame, because Dame had a really good question, and I want to throw it to Dame first. I'll go last.
So I guess to add on to the list of poet, activists, also recording artists. So my question is a personal one, because I remember the first time, not the first time I heard you. I remember, like, you know, all the poetry slams and all the stuff. But the first time, like, I actually like heard you, and it was "Do You Want More?" It was the closing poem outro. So my question is, when was the first time you heard yourself, like, not like, you know, you hear yourself, but when was the first time you actually heard yourself, like, just heard yourself, like, immortalized, like, in music, like, and what was that like?
I love that question.
It's a thing. Like, you know, like, I remember the first time I heard some music that I did, like, on the radio, and I was like, you know, we were like on 76, and I was like, oh shit, it's on the radio. This is crazy. So I'm always curious, like, what that's like for other people.
Oh, immortalized. I like that. Let it be known though that I did a like little like recording that I don't think it ever saw the light of day with Dominique, superstar, back in the day. Like, you know, just like he's always been on the like trying things and whatever. And that was like just a trial. And so that was like, I heard, you know, so I did like, I don't really, you know, like, remember Mike, I said, I don't remember, like, I don't remember.
But I'm speaking specifically like about like the unlocking. Like,
yeah, King Brit. Oh no, hold up.
Damn, how much have you done?
Maltine, Takuma, or King Brit? It's like, I'll say King Brit because that's the pivotal jawn right there.
Okay.
That's like the jawn that like when you like just jump in, you really have no idea what you're doing, right, Dame? You just know you gotta do it. You're like, oh, like your homie comes up and says, hey, you wanna, like, I heard you was doing poetry or whatever now. You wanna just do this? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, you know, we're at Silk City at the party.
Sure.
And it's like you're part of something super special and magical, because that was super special and magical. Anybody that's just the hottest, flyest, most amazing, brilliant genius of an artist or thinker or creator or progressive, what we were all together at that moment at the Back to Basic parties. And that's when that happened. And I didn't know what I was doing. You know, King was like, hey, you want to do this? And I was like, yeah, I love house music. So yeah, I'll put a poem to house music. And gave me the cassette.
Cassette. I freaking love it.
The metal cassette.
And that was all she wrote. I recorded, we used to record at go record at a place called Third Story.
West Philly.
Walnut Street in West Philly. And I just went in there, and then that's all, all this stuff started happening. And I was like, what? It was crazy. I had no idea. I like that.
When you were at a party and you like heard your own stuff, like, were you dancing with it, or were you like embarrassed by. You know, like sometimes if you see a picture of yourself, you're like, oh my God, no, I don't want to. How were you?
How was I? How am I still?
You're not going nowhere. So
but it never changes. I've always, because you know what? It doesn't happen that often. And you know, I don't know what that is. I haven't been out, whatever. None of us have been out now, but I don't know, like a lot, you know, my homies will always, you know, if I go to the parties, whatever, Lee, Rich, King, but if I'm in the room, they're dropping something. I love them. I love that, you know. And I'll still get excited, y'all. I think I got a video from like the last time I completely remembered Rich doing that at Silk City, like something maybe 5 years ago or something. A video of me like losing my shit, like
Yes. Thank you for that. Jason, do you have a question you want to
ask? Yeah. I mean, I would ask if there's any artists, spoken word, poets, writers, some next generation people that you could put us on to that we might not know about.
Yeah, sure. I don't know because you probably know a lot. But I will talk about my sister. It doesn't have to be Philly, right?
No, it can be anywhere. And also there's so many people listening to this and watching this. It's not just us right here.
Yeah.
My sister in this art, in this life, in this battle and struggle for peace and justice and righteousness out here for all people. A true poet and a warrior, Jessica Caramore out of Detroit, a place called Detroit. And, you know, has her own press, but is on, just put out a book last year, you know, right before COVID. It's like, oh, perfect, you know.
Yep.
But on a major publishing, I don't know, don't get me to lying, which one is.
Major.
We want our bodies back, so please check that out. She is the real deal. That's my boo.
Jessica Caramore.
Jessica care like I care. And Moore, Moore, badass. Also records her poetry with, you know, house techno, the Detroit electronic music. She's part of that culture forever. And committed to that, the underground and Black liberation and respect and liberation and honor for women and indigenous people. And we always like, that's my, we're like the same person, but she's in Detroit and I'm here.
Definitely an add to my list of listening to.
Thank you. I did not know about her, so yeah.
Thank you. So I'm gonna hop into my question now, and I'm gonna share my screen. If anybody knows me, Ursula, people know that I love to do presentations. All right. Hold on. And am I sharing it? Don't judge my screen.
Oh, I don't see it.
Yeah, we don't see it yet.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's a blank screen.
Oh, okay.
It's just black.
Hold on.
This is like everybody's struggle every day.
You know what?
Right?
And it's always my struggle. And this week I definitely was bragging that I knew what I was doing. How about now?
Started sharing the screen.
It's blacker than black.
Yeah. No black.
It's the boldest. It's the blackest.
Okay. Well.
What was it? Just give us the narration.
I'm getting ready to do it. I wanted to show a couple things, and we can talk through it really quickly. I wanted to show this latest piece by Anthony. Hi, Stacey.
Hey, Stacey. What's up, Stacey? Your mic is off. Stacey.
Hi, Stacey.
We're just talking about Ursula as a muse super quickly, just because I feel like so many people have painted her. Her boo Anthony has just done an amazing piece. And then I have found, there we go.
Beautiful. Yes.
This is how we, okay. And I feel like this is being exhibited somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rush Arts in Logan. He just had his virtual opening on Friday. It was fun. He put a lot of work into that shit. You know.
Amazing. And then I wanted
And
to
the stuff was beautiful.
I mean, and he does boots and all that. Like as I'm going through, like I'm looking at your leg, like you have your boots done by him, like he's hooking you up. I also wanted to talk about the sweatshirt, your sweatshirt that you have on right now. I mean, come on. All right, if this isn't quintessential Philly, what is? And I just think like, you know, clothing, people are painting you, but then also too, just for yourself, before we hop into back down memory lane, I did want to just touch on your book. Like you're an author. Okay.
Oh, wait. Can I just interject? Not just an author.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody caught her artwork in the midst of the book, which is just
love the book. When I went, it was so.
Okay, look at this. Look at this. Ursula.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Uh,
I text her. I was like, "Ma'am, ma'am, what do I have here? What is going
we
on?"
always talk so much about artists that create and do more than one thing. And so, first of all, I didn't get it because by the time I tried to get it, it was.
Batch is about. I'm signing.
And I'm not playing. I'm on it this time. I have to have my own, and to know that there's artwork in there. Have you always been an artist, or like in that way visually?
Yeah, I always used to draw portraits when I was a teenager, gave them as gifts to my girlfriends, portraits of James Dean, David Bowie, Billy Idol, you know, and then I discovered Frida Kahlo, and then it was like, you know, then I started doing self-portraits, and then, you know, whatever, and then you start living, and then you have kids, and then that's done.
Yeah, you see how aggressive it got when it got to the kids. And then you have kids.
Got a growl in her voice and that's done.
Damn.
You have kids. You have kids, y'all parents, and you don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. You like, what? You know, I thought I was doing stuff. Well, I'm not doing the stuff no more. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you found time to do that. And I definitely need my copy now. Thank you for that, Stacey.
And thank Janine Cook from Harriet's Bookshop for this sweatshirt and supporting and always, you know, bigging up and giving space and place for the poets, the Black poets' voices in Philadelphia and all around.
Yes, thank you.
I love that shop. They're right in our neighborhood. And we've been trying for our Christmas gifts. They'll order anything. So we bought all of our books for everyone through them.
Yeah, she got this. Yeah. They got this sweatshirt made up for us. Like she hit us up. This be cool. And we were all like, what? You know? And then she sent us all a sweatshirt.
Oh, I gotta get mine. Everybody out there should get theirs if they are still available.
Yep.
Stacey, we were just talking about Zanzibar Blue before you popped on here.
Oh.
And so I think that this is a great segue into Stacey's monthly segment. Okay, still going strong.
You know it. Memory lane. Memory lane.
Okay.
So yes, I have a couple anniversaries this month. So we're going to talk about some of those events that are celebrations that I have done many years ago. So yes, good time.
All right.
You ready for me? You ready for me?
So awesome.
Be ready.
Yes.
All right.
Pour
So
my drink right now.
you said taking a drink? Take a drink. Take a sip. So one of the events that we're celebrating an anniversary for coming up is an event that I used to do with two partners of mine called Inside the Studio with a company called It's the Life. And Inside the Studio, yes, we did that. We began that in 2010. So at the end of February is the 11th anniversary of that event. And that event was brought to you by South, Laia St. Clair, and DJ Aphrodisiac. We brought conversations to a setting where people were enjoying a live conversation. They're having dinner. We had tribute music. We had tribute video. We did these so often over the years, and we had guests like Black Thought was our very first guest. We had Questlove. We had Carvin and Ivan. We had the Ladies of the Black Lily, which was Jazzy Fat Nasty's Jaguar Wright, Aja from Kindred the Family Soul, and Lady Alma. And who else did we have? Oh, Freeway. We had Freeway. Freeway. Let me tell you about Freeway. Freeway, let me tell you why we didn't originally have him. We had Kenny Gamble booked. But Kenny Gamble got sick at the literally days before the event. We were scrambling, like, whoa, my God, what are we gonna do? Because Kenny Gamble was a big deal. But Freeway was just so nice to the last minute jump in and have the conversation with us. And then
Freeway.
Yeah, and from there, he was awesome. I mean, Freeway's a dope dude, but that was really nice of him because it was just kind of last minute. And Kenny Gamble, we had Kenny Gamble for Black Music Month, and he was joined by Deanna Williams, and we just had a really, really awesome run. We did, as things kind of move on, we moved on from that. But I want to show you some pictures. Screen share with you. Oh, you have to let me screen share.
Hopefully.
Oh, I got you.
And what year anniversary are we celebrating? How long? When was
So
this?
it's the 11th year. We started it in 2010, and Black Thought was our very first guest. I'm going to show you a couple videos, but I'm also going to show you a little video. I'm sorry, a little. I'm going to show you a video, but I'm going to show you some pictures as well. But the video is some clips that were little highlights from the event. Yeah. All right, cool. So here is inside the studio.
How are you doing this?
Ooh.
So yeah, we would pack out Warm Daddies. That's where we hosted it. Live on stage.
Oh, nice.
We had tribute art. Everybody from Tatiana Fazlazi Zadeh to Serena Saunders. We had Arm Ocaso. We had myself. We had Priscilla. She was one of our Freak Ugly right there. So we featured. Oh,
hey,
Mars.
Yeah, I was
did
gonna say.
last minute for us. Something too. But yeah, so it was just a really, really good time. People just ate.
It looks popping.
It was a really good time, I have to say. I'm going to show you a little clip from one of the videos. Hold on one second.
I can't believe you have all this hair now. I'm looking at.
Oh, girl, it's not even when it's down. It's oh, wow.
I saw the picture.
That's a lot.
Yo, I used to ask her all the time, what? Come on, what was the last time?
Here now, it's crazy.
Okay.
That's wild, right? Wow. So I'm gonna show you a clip real quick of Black Thought. Here we go.
I'm blown away at the screen share.
You want to hear an impression when do the Z-Rap for y'all. When I was 5 years old, I realized there was a vote after him. I would win lots of pots of gold. Never took a break, never made a mistake. Took time to create, because it's money to make.
We give you the stories that you always wanted to hear.
It then mentally hit me that I was telling Michael Jackson what to do. So I looked at Dre and he looks back at me. I looked at Sweetie and his engineer and I just burst into tears. He didn't see it was one of these joints. Oh yeah, Mike, get it together. Yeah, you good. Da-da-dum.
We give you something that you never knew.
I don't have to use a pen. I allow God to operate. I just become a vessel and I allow him to do what he does. And what he does, that's what you get.
We explore the thought process.
I feel like what I have to say about myself and about life and my opinion and philosophy on the world is what I write into the records. And I got hundreds of records. Go listen to that shit. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Behind the.
So yeah, so that was little clip from inside the studio. Oh, did someone say something?
I was just
saying. That's pretty dope, man. That's another one I missed, huh?
You missed all that, man.
I missed that one.
They were great too. It was good food. but it was like, you know, it was good.
Warm Daddy seems like Mike's kind of place.
It is your place, Mike.
Plates of food.
I did a bunch of shows at Warm Days. They ain't catch none of those though.
I'm doing like 3 pieces of art. You get art.
That might have been a midweek thing.
Mike, when you get your show,
Nah, it was a Sunday, bro.
Sunday. We did them on Sunday.
Yeah, that's beginning of week.
Sunday.
yeah, I said, Mike, when you get your show, can you do a spotlight on Stacey Flygirl Wilson? Because
I've been trying to get Stacey in for an interview too, Ursula, just for the record.
This is a real story.
Mike, we're gonna get you bumped up the ladder real quick, Mike.
I'm trying, Dave. I appreciate it. Listen, once I got plugged in Tiny Room, everything started to change for me.
Hey, don't worry about that. We'll talk about that later.
Wheels just started turning,
You
right?
bumped up, yo. Don't worry about that, man.
Ursula vouch for you.
I do everything.
Hey, damn.
Y'all should be, you know, she should be in there too.
Thank you, Ursula.
Dave sat down with me for the festival.
We did.
No. I love Dave.
Oh, shit.
I love Dave, but Yaya is definitely Yaya by herself too.
Okay. Hold on. Hey, just for the record, Yaya stood me up too.
Here's the thing. I never stood Mike up, ever. Mike, ever stand you up, Mike?
You don't remember either, do you? Yeah, you got kids. You already told us because it's once you get kids, you forget stuff.
Mike, I ever stand you up?
They never stood me up.
Never stood him up. Never stood him up.
Damn.
Yeah, it's only the women in here, y'all.
That's horrible.
Hey, man, what you gonna do, man?
What are you gonna do? All right. You have another memory for us?
Yes, I have another memory for you. So I have another anniversary this month of Philly Loves Jay Dilla because it's we just passed Jay Dilla's birthday, and obviously all month February is generally Jay Dilla month. So I'm gonna screen share with you again to show you a little slide. Here we go. So
hey, I got that too.
Oh.
So Aronde was, I have to tell the story of how Philly Loves Jay Dilla actually happened. And that is really through Aronde. So we started Philly Loves Dilla in 2014. And at first, the party, people were doing Dilla tributes all over the place.
Sorry.
People were doing Dilla tributes all over the place. But we had gone to one that was terrible. It was hideous. There was Bob Marley art. It was like, we didn't know what was going on, right? so Aronde and I had spoke about just how a Dilla party needed to happen. So originally we started doing them. So we had Serena. Originally we had done them at Fluid, but it was not Philly Loves Dilla. It was just Dilla tribute party. So in 2014, George Lawrence and I, that's Dilla's mother, Ma Dukes.
Yeah, Ma Dukes.
Yeah. George Lawrence and I teamed up to produce the first Philly Loves Jay Dilla. And we had guests like Jazzy Jeff, Questlove. Of course, Mike Nice is our number one DJ, and we always bring a guest. So we had Prince Paul, we had Wajid, we had Scratch Bastard, we had Sonny James, we had Jay Ski. Just tons of people. And it was always like a really, really great vibe. The fact that Dilla's mom co-signed it and just always was there. She was there every single year, which really meant a lot to us. That was Amira K. Arch. Yeah. She was our resident artist. So yeah, you know, it was a blessing from her. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. For her to kind of co-sign us like that, you know what I mean? And it always made it like really official. They always had their official merchandise there. So people really enjoyed kind of that authenticity to it. So Philly Loves Jay Dilla is like one of the many tribute parties that we do for Philly Loves. Yeah.
I felt like I knew everybody in those photos.
I know.
Good.
This is the first memory lane.
What's that?
So I was going to say, this is the first memory lane that I was actually at.
Oh, right.
You finally caught up to Jay.
We go back a little further. This is kind of more recent.
Yeah, but Johnny Brenda's, I got to meet Dilla's mom. It might have been the Ninth Wonder one.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank
Yeah.
you so much, Stacey, for coming and just bringing those feel-good memories. Today, we opened the show with talking about what we were grateful for. And when you show some of those images, it really makes me grateful for times like that and connecting and being in a room full of people and dancing.
And Yaya, I love you. And Stacey, you already know, boo. I'm sorry you are.
Okay. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us for today. Tiny Room for Elephant Happy Hour. Jason is going to play us
Now,
out.
see, Ursula, like, you see the difference? Where's he at now? He's in the music then? He's not in the study anymore.
Changing up the setting and shit.
Hold on. Look, Jason, you got to get your own YouTube show or something. Because, like, you are so intriguing. I don't know who you are. I don't know. You were sitting there with your cat on your lap. Like you a therapist. I don't know. Like, you can have, everybody can have their own show. Like, but you're super interesting. Like, what is going on with Jason Bachman? We don't know.
You don't know.
You've
I
never
do a lot
heard
of different things. Yes.
You've never heard his fingers tickle the ivories.
And now that we're all familiar, we all call him J Dog now. So
no, you call him J.
Everybody calls him J Dog, yo. Everybody.
All right, Jason. Well,
let it know that Tiny Room for Elephants, you have the key to the utopia for humanity. Everybody here, and yeah, you're like magical, and let's keep this going. Like you got something.
This is the soundbite. Love yours.
Love that. Thank you. Love that.
Thank you.
Tickle those ivories, Shay.
Let's go, J Dog.
All right, thanks. Peace, y'all.
Love y'all. Thank y'all. This was good. This was
Good.
fun.
Love you all. Stay safe.
Do the same. It was a pleasure.
Likewise.
Good one.